So this is a great question. How to become an ideal husband. My name is Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation, and I am going to try and help you understand what is involved in that. And there is a part to this that is sort of a little, pay attention is what I'm trying to say, because it's not all about behavior. Most of us think in terms of, if I do this, if I say that, if I behave in a particular way, I will be an ideal husband. And that is quasi-true. But here's the big thing. We are governed, our actions are governed by our thinking. You might say you spot people according to their thinking. Oh, you know, he's a deep person, he's a shallow person, he's a loud person, he's a quiet person. It's about their thinking, because all of our actions spring from thinking. So we need to take charge over our minds, over our habits, because our thoughts comprise our thinking. It's not like one thought here, one thought there, and it's not our philosophy. A lot of people say, well, I'm really a good person, and then they go on talking about their philosophy, and their philosophy may be really cool. You know, I'm like this, I believe in that, da-da-da-da. But their actions don't line up. When push comes to shove, and this is not just true for men, women too, when push comes to shove, we behave in accordance with our thinking, not our philosophy. And there is a huge difference. So I'm going to share with you what is an ideal husband, but I want you to be aware of the fact that if you're not watching every thought and correcting the thoughts that don't line up with who you want to be, then you're not in reality. And it's something you need to do. So we even have courses and we have books, and in the course it's the very first step is learning how to control, how to master your mind. So what does an ideal husband look like? Well, the highest spiritual law is loyalty. And I mean, I guess I could back that up, but take my word on that. Loyalty is the number one requirement. But it is very broad. It's not just, I don't cheat on my wife. In fact, that's a small part of it. I don't expect you're even thinking or considering cheating on your wife, or you wouldn't be asking such a deep and really good question of how to be an ideal husband. Loyalty means more. It means being consciously aware of your wife's needs. It means being her very best friend. And being a best friend doesn't just mean saying I'm your best friend and getting her gifts and stuff like that. It means thinking about her all the time, thinking what will please her, what makes her happy, and putting your own needs and desires aside. You know, it often happens that we have a need and a desire, and when it's expressed or we try to move on it, the wife is not in the mood. And I'm not just talking about sex. Could be anything. You come home and maybe she has a headache. Women are more prone to headaches than men are because of their biology. And they don't drink enough water and they don't eat properly. And so what happens is we may have an idea for a very special evening or a special day and it doesn't work out. And what happens? We become mad. So if that, and anger, by the way, is the result of a thwarted desire. That's the simplest explanation. That's the equation. So your loyalty means when you discover that she's not aligned with you, you completely forget about what you had in mind. You're only concerned with her. That is how you are someone's best friend. And you put her needs ahead of your own. And not lightweight. I mean like a 10. You're really there for her and really there for her. And what it always boils down, so loyalty is the number one. You have to be loyal to even start being an ideal husband. So much falls out of that one thing. The next thing is to recognize how women love. When they are set up for it, they love with their whole beings. Body, mind and soul. But what's happened in our society, it's become, because we're so material-minded, we have become fixated on sex rather than intimacy. They're not the same. And so women are subconsciously in a quandary because we want sex and they want intimacy, and we need to understand love. We need to understand that love is who you are too, not just your wife, but you're also loved. But you don't tap into that, generally speaking, and you need to learn how to do that. And that will take you really far. There's two main reasons why people get married. One is to be happy, happier every single day of your life. And two is to experience unconditional love. So you get the cake and eat it too when you learn how to love your wife unconditionally. And I really can't top that with how to become an ideal husband. If you learn to love unconditionally, and it takes a lifetime and then some, but once you start, the dynamic of your whole marriage changes, and it's amazing. So that's it. Subscribe to this channel. Visit our website, themarriagefoundation.org. See what products we have to offer you. Like the video. Leave a comment. I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. Thank you for visiting, and take care.